watching episode 6 of the What's the Deal series presented by G-Nice TV.
Oh, faded. I've been feeling jaded.
I'm from Riverside, California. At first it was like really just like hobby, and then it was like it's like hella niggas named like hobby, so I was like I can't just stick with that basic name like hobby. And it was like I basically made 4L, so it's like I might as well just put the 4L. It was just like in the front, and that's what's gonna set me apart from these other like niggas named hobby. So yeah, I would say it's like a rapping / singing, but like I think like overall it's more of just like a vibe, really, for real. Like, yeah, I just think it's a vibe. Around that time, like I didn't know what to expect, and that's because it was my first time, like really like putting out some shit that I could actually be like proud of. So when I first had dropped like flash shit, I was like, okay, it's like fucking with it, and then I dropped a little like tape, and we shot the video for like I Love It, and it got way more shit like it's than I was even like really even like looking forward to. I was just hoping it's gonna get like at least like 1,000 plays, and it got to like 50 like hella fast. I was like, oh shit. So I was really like happy about that, and then from like that point on, I was like, I'm like getting fans from all over. I was like, I had to keep this shit going. Like that shit feel good. So, and then here we are. I think that shit felt good, bro. Like, so we would like walk in and so we're like getting in free off of that like one song, and I have like 6 niggas with me, and I was like, okay, cool. And then it was like, so once they just would have it, and it was being like played or whatever, it was like a bunch of like phones was on me. I'm like, damn, I didn't think like the song was that big. And then I'm doing like the little shows and shit there. I was like, okay, yeah, this shit cool.
So you was performing at those too?
Mm-hmm.
That shit was lit,
bro. Lit as, like it's the like very like first time like I've never seen that many phones out like with the flash like right in like front of me ever. I was like, damn, like I didn't know the song was like that. Like I didn't know it was that fucking big at all. My mom would like mainly play like gospel music for real, and then it got to like R&B shit where it was like Mary and what else would she play? Her ass played like a lot of people. At first though, it was just strictly like gospel, so it was like Kirk Franklin and like Marvin Sapp. It was like a whole bunch of shit, and then I found like my own shit off of what I was listening to, like her and everything like that. Like I was listening to just older niggas that were just making like R&B shit too though. It was definitely like strictly for like music, and of course I'm like doing these other like little shits that's not like exactly for like music, but it was really to like gain more like fans or whatever. But yeah, off tops, like it's the whole reason I even wanted to like start like YouTube. It was just to get like a bigger name, and then I could start doing music. Yeah, I think with like 4L, it was just some like random shit, and I was like, yo, like we like both do music, and this is like me and like 30, and I was like, we like both do music, but like we like are always like hanging out. I'm like, so like I think like we should start like it's like a little like group. And he was like, so what do we even like, like all right, like what's the like name for it? And like niggas just said like 4L. And we were like, all right, cool. And then he had went down for like a couple months. I think it was like 3. It was like the like summer of like 2019. So I was just out there, and that's when I dropped. It was my actual like tape too. And then so once he got out, he had a session, and he like invited Pump. I didn't know who like Pump was though, and they first made like and like once he like hopped out the booth, I'm like, nigga, like you gotta hang out with us. I'm like, you way too hard, nigga. I'm like, you in like 4L, and he said yes like off the bat. So we've been rocking ever since then, for real. Hey, please don't be mad if I don't write you back. I got this feeling in my chest like a heart attack. I need time to myself, baby, what's wrong with that? Yeah, these women call me, but I don't call them back. Couple 6-figure bitches with their feet up in my loft. Talking about you been with that shit, give me soft. Mixing Henny and Patron with it. Hey, me and my ex on the phone with it. Hey, call her when I'm drunk, I said Estella did it. She wanna talk it out, I'm like, girl, I'm with it. Girl, I'm with it. Damn, Estella did it. Hey, I'm faded as fuck, girl, Estella, I'm jaded, faded. Whoa. Please don't be mad if I don't write you back. I got this feeling in my chest like a heart attack. So when I'm high, I can't move on some real shit, and I be really like stuck, and I don't be on my phone, like I don't really be doing nothing. So that's like one part of it. And then I got this like feeling in my chest. I got, it's just like smoke in my chest. So when I smoke, I really cough. Like I be like having like my lung just in my throat because I just be coughing a lot. I need time to myself, baby. What's wrong with that? It is when they call me, but I don't call them back. Need time to myself means I just need some time. It's to myself. I think that was just really just explanatory. There are women that do hit me like a lot, but I don't really pay them no mind like anymore, or at least at the time when this song was out, like I didn't, off the fact that I was really like messing with one like female at the time. So that's where that line would have came from. A couple 6-figure bitches with 8 feet of my loft. That one is a very true statement, but the like 6 figures isn't even like necessarily like they make 6 figures. It's like more of like that's the amount of followers that they have. And so when you like say that, it's like, oh, it's not that big of a deal. But these 6-figure bitches in my loft is the ones that like a lot of women wish that they was friends with, or like ones that they like lurk on their page and like take their ideas of their outfits for. So you feel me? Who you been with? Is that shit getting me soft? I don't want to know who a female has ever been with, because you feel me? I don't care. I don't care if it's a hooper. I don't care if it's a rapper. You know, that shit just get me soft. I don't want to talk about these other niggas because you hear from me. Mixing Henny and Patron with it. Me and my ex on the phone with it. I only call her when I'm drunk. I said Estella did it. I'm notorious for FaceTiming girls when I'm drunk. That's off tops. But my ex was the one, you feel me, that I was calling the most. Or the only one, really, for real. I was drunk off of, like Stella, because that's my favorite, like, alcoholic drink. And so once I start to get drunk, I'm about to call her first, because that's my favorite ex ever, for real. So, yeah. She want to talk it out. I'm like, yeah, I'm with it. I'm faded as fuck. And Estella did it. If my ex wanted to talk things out at the time she did, like, I was for sure with it, because it's like I would get back with her at the time. But at the same time, blame the alcohol for how I was like talking to. So maybe I really want to get back with her, or maybe I was just drunk in the moment. So that's what was really like making me talk. And I think that's the verse. I think that's a good breakdown. I mean, it's all true, but all of my sessions, like mine, are all very like silent. Not even like silent. It's as in like no one's like saying nothing. It's just I don't like hella people. So like I'll invite like max like 4 niggas really. I approach it as like work really, and this is my like job, and that's because I'm getting paid off it. It's Bino and Blast, and the last one is Shorty. Nothing was the same. Damn. If you're reading this, it's too late, and the like dog pound foreign for sure. I don't even like the muscle cars for real. I think they ugly, and I don't like how loud they are either. I don't like hate them. It's like, damn, this nigga got a boof ass car. Scat pack, and then it's an i8. I'm gonna hop in the i8. You're not gonna hit no 160 anywhere, and that's because you can't. You have to go straight for a long time. You're not finna go straight with no like traffic there ever. So I don't even care how like fast it go. Really, if it look nice, I'm about to hop in that one. It's for my hobby. Thank you for watching my episode 6 of What's the Deal series. Thank you to my nigga G Nice TV. Shout out Mojo. Shout out to Olaforo. And you finna see me hella soon.
Hey, push you in position and be winning, babe.